Dow's hanging on to an 18-point gain. Let's get to Bob Pisani this morning. Good morning, Bob.
Bouncing between positive and negative. Boeing's a problem, down about 9%. That's about 80 points on the Dow. Let's just take a look at the sectors right now here. Consumer staples have been up all morning, so a defensive tone. Banks were up, now down. Healthcare has been up all morning. Energy's been flat. So you see the banks deteriorating a bit, even since the open here. If you look at some of the Dow movers, Boeing not here, but Boeing's down about 9%. Dow Inc. bouncing. Walmart got an upgrade over there at Oppenheimer. Pfizer, defensive C. Banks, fractionally up. This was up a lot more at the open. McDonald's, of course, they've been announcing that a large part of their restaurants are essentially doing drive-through delivery and takeaway only here. If you take a look at what we've been doing here, we know what's going on. Speaking of McDonald's, the full-service restaurants, what's been going on, quite a horrible situation. This is just in 1 month. But we have been emphasizing consumer stocks that have been rallying rather noticeably. Kroger, Clorox, Campbell's Soup, for example. We put up the next full screen. You see those consumer stocks that have all been rallying rather notably here. Kellogg is up 4%. I'm sorry about that. Rite Aid is down 4% on the month. So most of these consumer names have been dramatically outperforming the overall declines in the market. Surprisingly, there's been a lot of upgrades in the last 2 days. I've been cataloging them. People have been coming out. Walmart upgraded Oppenheimer, calling it a place to hide. Pepsi upgraded over at Evercore on price declines. Procter & Gamble upgraded at Deutsche Bank, saying it's an attractive defensive name. JD.com, a China stock, upgraded over at Bernstein, and they announced a $2 billion buyback program from a Chinese company, JD.com. That stock trading up as well. If you take a look at the fund manager survey, we had a discussion with that, and Carl mentioned that recession odds at 50%. That's way up, obviously. Equity allocations down 2%. Cash levels at 5.1%. The point about this, these are very high levels, but they are not quite at the 2008 extremes. Not quite yet. These are all elevated, particularly this recession. It went up to 80% recession odds in 2008. Obviously, that, in fact, happened. So keep an eye on that. Finally, just, is there any sense of maybe this volatility will ease a bit? Well, I'm a little hopeful about the quadruple witching expiration. It is this Friday. This is that quarterly options expiration, quarterly expiration of stock index futures and options and individual stock futures and options. It's 4 things here. It's the third Friday. And there is a lot of money that's rolling over at this point. And the question is whether or not this will ease some of the volatility. I can't make a guarantee about it, but I can tell you this. The cost of buying protection, the cost of buying options, it's through the roof. Look at the VIX. Over here, these numbers, it is astronomical to buy protection now. And so maybe some people will decide it's not worth it to spend so much money on options at this point. That might tamp down some of the volatility. It's just, Carl, a little way of saying maybe some of this volatility will drop a bit in the next few days. Who knows? Back to you.